in with Taylor yesterday and pretty sure I was down 800 grams on average for the week, but from lowest weight to lowest weight it ended up being a kilo. Changes for this week, an extra 2 minutes of cardio, so now that's 18 minutes all up. And calories remain the same. I do have a free meal that I'm going to use this weekend, which will be nice. Definitely craving some like oily food of some sort. Other than that, no other changes. He was very happy with how things went for the week. So I guess just rinse and repeat in a way. Yesterday I got called in for a birth. Got the birth and then I went to another hospital on the other side of Adelaide because I was meant to be on a shift there, but because I had been called in elsewhere, I was there for some of the shift that I was meant to be on. So I ended up going to the other hospital, nothing was happening. Got home early in the morning and had a bit of a sleep and woke up this morning. I didn't want to sleep in too long because now that my nights are over, I want to switch back into normal routine. So yeah, feeling a little bit tired. Definitely just kind of took it slow this morning. We bought a couple of pieces of furniture for the house, and so I just put those together while Jasper was at work. But I'm just about to have my pre-workout meal, and then when Jasper gets home we'll go to the gym and train. It's going to be peak hour. I'm kind of dreading it. Let's put this meal together. The usual chicken, spudlight, banana, cinnamon and hot honey. I miss rice so much. Because I used to have this meal with rice instead of potato, which you would have seen before in a previous video. But I was looking at some of my older clips from when I started prep, and there was a video of like my big bowl of rice and banana and chicken, and I was like, I could do with some rice right now. There's been a couple people lately that have seen me put my pre-workout meal together, and I've just been getting the weirdest looks. Like, people understand what I'm doing, but I just can't be bothered explaining to them like the purpose of the foods that I specifically had pre-workout, like for performance. I'm like, yes, I can separate the banana and the chicken and whatever, like it doesn't have to be all together, but at this stage, anything tastes good to me, so I'm just gonna eat it all together. Yeah, anyway, I don't blame them for looking at my food funny. It is pretty weird. This week, I've got a couple shifts for work, and then I have 2 events. Got Jasper's sister's engagement party, which I'm very excited for, and then the Hottest 100 weekend. So I'm excited to hang out with people and just relax a little bit, especially after all these extra shifts and stuff. Back being sore, feels better now. I'm scared that I'm gonna twinge it again. In saying that, training is still 2 reps in reserve just to make sure my back stays good. Trying to maintain my lifts. I'm progressing in some lifts sometimes, and then in others I'm regressing. Like, I can't lift as much as I had previously, and that's kind of expected in prep, but it is a sucky feeling for sure. You saw last week we got some pre-workout. The Oxy Shred just wasn't doing it for me. It just doesn't have the best formula. Like, maybe it helps a little bit with fat loss, but it's not obviously directly causing it. I'd rather something that's gonna make me feel good, give me a good pump, something I can have with my food and not feel like I'm gonna vomit, and that I can have with a bit more water as well, so I'm a bit more hydrated. When I weighed myself this morning, I was up 400 grams. Kind of expected after a night shift, not much sleep. stressed. Hoping to see it track down again like it did last week. So same as usual, 70 grams of cooked chicken, 150 of Spud Light, 50 of banana, and 5 of honey. So like, there's no point in me cutting up 50 grams of banana and putting 5 grams of honey on it and separating that with this just for the taste. Like, I may as well just eat it all together. I'm so hungry. Let's eat.
So many questions, who do I ask? Where do I go from here? What are you smoking? Ain't no average girl, my one top tier. What is it now? I stood on business and I made it clear. I'm over it now, you done all this to make me look weird. If it's you or me that speak on you, I'll be deep in life, but I try not to reflect on life while breathing the view. I've been lied to way too much, I don't even believe the truth. My vision was blurry, and they didn't know how to clean it. I was happier when I was broke, it's an awkward feeling. My family know I ain't being myself, some things that I gotta deal with. Fuck the money, fuck the fame, and if shit goes wrong today, who else are they gonna blame? If I don't help you out, you'll probably say I changed. My closest friend tried to draw me out. Talk on me, that's word of mouth. Speak with chest, no need to shout. That shit gon' catch up. Someone's gonna get bored up, why? Cause this shit don't add up. So many questions, who do I ask? Where do I go from here? What are you smoking? Ain't no average girl, my one top tier. What is it now? I stood on business and I made it clear. I'm over it now, you done all this to make me look weird. You got a bone to pick with me, I feel like Piers Morgan. ETA on my trip, I said it already, you know I'm stalling. Yo, I feel like MJ now, I'm balling. Latest nights and early mornings. Yo.
Don't judge me, but I'm wearing the exact same thing as this time last week. It's comfortable, okay? I've got my flares on. You can't really see. I've got my flares, which are from the, and then I've got my TMJ halter top. Both in which you can get discounted. I have links in my Instagram bio. I might even put them in my YouTube bio too, so then it's a bit easier. But yeah, very comfortable for a rest day cardio posing fit. As you saw yesterday, my posing was not going so well. I think I was just very tired, and it had been a little while since I had posed a bit, so I'm just gonna do a bit of stretching now and then a little bit of posing before I go to work later. Yeah. Sorry, wait up, in 2 seconds, I've just got somebody to the side. Sorry if it's loud, I'm leaving the air conditioner on because it's hot, but it is Saturday today. So far this week I've just stayed down 100 grams. I haven't hit a new low since the beginning of the week, and I definitely won't be hitting one probably this weekend because I have a free meal tonight. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have probably like maybe like a chicken schnitzel, a palmy, or maybe pizza or a burger or something, just something like oily and yummy. I think I'm feeling a palmy. Anyway, you'll find out soon. Another thing is that the show is getting pushed out a week, because initially it was on Easter Sunday and they obviously couldn't book the venue because it's a public holiday. Well, it's not, but yeah, I think they couldn't book it because it was Easter Sunday. So it'll be the week after, which means I have an extra week. And now I'm a little bit confused with what week this is. So last week I said was 12 weeks out. And so technically that makes this week 12 weeks out as well. So we have an extra week, which means between states and nationals is only 3 weeks instead of 4. Even though technically it's the same amount of weeks prepping, it just means that I'm spending more time preparing for states. Like I have extra time for my initial presentation, I suppose. I'm kind of glad about that. Like Taylor said, we're on track, if not ahead. I don't feel like I would have needed the extra week, but I'm still glad that it's there just in case, because 1 week makes a hell of a difference. Last night had an engagement party, which was lots of fun. I definitely was feeling it though. I should have packed food. I just ate beforehand and then left, and I was like, I'll just eat again when I get home because I had 1 meal left. Well, I knew that we were going to stay long, but for some reason it just didn't clock to me that I would probably get hungry at some point. But got home after midnight. I was scoffing down those soft drinks at the party, the sugar-free soft drinks, to get me through. They say how in prep your social battery is pretty low, and I understood that would probably be the case, but I didn't realize the extent of how hard it is to actually communicate with people. Yes, with your best friends and whatever, like it's easy to have conversation and like there's always things to talk about, but when you're having small talk in a way, with people you don't get to see that often, you like really have to think. and I can't think. When you're on the locales, your body's tired because you trained that morning and it's late at night, and you're just thinking about the food that's waiting at home for you, and everyone else is eating all this food around you and drinking. You just really got to stay present and in the zone. I did take a moment and just sat in the dark for a few minutes just to like recoup, because I was like, my brain is overstimulated and I just need a moment. And then I went back out there with everyone else, which I think is a good strategy to keep yourself going. Today, after I train, I'm going to a pool party. It is like 42 degrees today, so I'm glad that it's a pool party, but it's for the hottest 100. And then afterwards we go out for dinner and I have a free meal, so fun day. I have the whole weekend off work. It doesn't happen very often. Gonna go train upper now.
Hey, how did you run? Yeah, I just done That's why.
You know what is in the actual outfit?
That looks pretty good. So last night I had my free meal. I got chicken parmigiana, which came with some chips and salad and some bread and butter. I was living it up. It was so good. I'll show you here what it looked like. That's given me some energy today, which feels really good because I've been feeling really flat. It was 42 degrees yesterday and the heat just took me out. I had a lot of fun at the party. It was nice to just chill out in the pool and take my mind off all of my responsibilities. I went shopping today with my mum and my brother. I'm gonna go train legs, no, 2 sets of upper body. I'll take you with me for that, but I'm just gonna straighten my hair first because I'm dealing with this right now. Might do some posing as well. I only gained 200 grams from that meal, which is less than what I was expecting. I'll check in tomorrow, so we'll see if it's carved me up a little bit, or whether it's just made me look bloated, or whether it does nothing at all. We will find out. I'll see you at the gym. Recording to conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching another YouTube video. Now bear with me for a second. This is week, no, see, I don't even know. Okay, so 12 weeks out, week 11. Yeah, because the amount of weeks out stays the same as last week, but we did another week. So it should be week 11, 12 weeks out. So we'll be rolling on into week 12, 11 weeks out next week, next video. I hope I'm not wrong, but if I am, too bad. I'm sure you'll figure it out, or I'm sure you don't care. But anyway, it'll be in the title of next week's video. I'm thinking of doing a Q&A as well for either my next video or the one after that. So keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram stories or my Instagram channel. It's called Demi's Diary. And my Instagram is just my name, Demi Witt, if you're not already following.